Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is the Organized Money, where we talk about organizing your life, your work, and your money. In today's video, we are going to be resetting. So this is going to be a different type of video for me. Usually when I'm resetting my planner, resetting my life, I usually will do the complete process and then do a video kind of walking you through what I have done after I have already done it. Well, I decided for this particular video to switch it up and walk you through it as I am currently doing it. So first, before we get into the actual specifics, let me tell you a little bit of why I'm resetting my planner. There are three main reasons why I am resetting my planner. The very first reason is because my life has changed. I set up my planner at the beginning of the year with really high hopes of all of the things that I was going to be able to do and to accomplish. And when I set up my planner, I set it up with 10 sections, 10 separate planners that I planned on using for different areas of my life. However, as time has gone on, even though we are only 1 month into 2022, I have quickly realized that the planner that I had set up with all of these different sections that I was going to use on a weekly basis is no longer going to work. My husband and I recently launched a church, so with that and my home life, and running this business, there's just no way that I'm going to be able to have that much time to play in my planner as I used to in the past. I really think that 2020 and 2021 had just gotten in my mind where I was just used to having all of this extra time on my hands to play in my planner and play with stickers and design different things. I am hoping that one day I will be able to get back to that place, but for now, I had to simplify my planner in order to accommodate my life. The second reason why I am simplifying my planner is because I am reading The Joy of Less by Francine J. I don't know if you've ever heard of this book or picked up this book, but it is along the same lines as all minimalism type books where they really make you rethink your process of what you're keeping in your life and why you are keeping it. So as I am reading this book, I have been decluttering things around my house and also looking at my planning process. I have really been thinking about just ways that I can simplify and eliminate different sections and be able to combine them even so that I am still able to do the same things that I need and be as productive as I need with my planner without having so many sections. And the third reason why I have decided to reset my planner is because I wanted to make it easier for me to plan out my week. My weekly planning process was taking me about 2 hours to complete because I was setting up, putting in stickers, and doing everything that I needed to do in all 10 sections of my Franken planner. But I realized that if I was able to condense that down, then I could cut my planning time at least by half. So that's exactly what I decided to do. So those are my 3 reasons why. Let's talk a little bit about how I'm doing it. I already shared with you guys my weekly planning process. If you missed that video, then you can definitely check that one out. I will link it above. But that's actually the first step that I took in analyzing and going through my spread and figuring out how I was going to combine some of the sections of my planner. I have condensed down my planner into 3 sections: life, work, and money. And these will be the 3 sections that I carry around with me on a daily basis. So in the last video, we talked all about the life section. I did share with you my to-dos, my habits, and how I plan out my week within that section. But today we are going to be talking about my work section. My work section is dedicated to my social media. This is the space where I am planning out all of my YouTube, my Instagram, what I am doing on my membership, and any emails that I am sending out. So today I'm going to share with you how we're going to be setting that up for the month of February and the new inserts that I'm going to be using in order to make sure that this section remain efficient and productive. So we're going to switch to the overhead view just so you can see exactly how I am doing this. Okay, so this is the current setup of my planner, and as you can see, I do have 3 sections in here currently. I have my life section, my work section, and my money section. I do have top tabs that can easily flip me open to the planner that I am currently working in, but I also have bottom tabs, and my bottom tabs are subsections within the sections that I currently have. So within my life section, I do have my habits section, which is inserts that I have created, and my to-do section, which is an insert, but this is all within the life section. So the bottom tabs represent just a subsection within this section, and then the top tab will flip me open to the actual planner. So basically it's the planner at the top and then the inserts for the sections at the bottom. But today we are going to be working on the work section since the life section is already set up. I will give you a quick flip through of what this planner looks like. The very first thing that I have in here is my calendar. This is a portrait undated calendar. It goes from Sunday to Saturday. You can put the month and the year at the top. And what I will usually do is date this entire page, and then I am able to keep all of the YouTube videos, all of the content that I have coming up on this sheet. This is a great way for me to stay on top of the different things that I am doing throughout the course of the month and to remind myself of different things that are coming up. The next page that I have in here is my weekly posting planner. So this is something that I created. It is also an insert that I use to schedule out my social media content. I will do it for the week, and as you can see, it says for the week of. I will write in the week, and then I will use each column for a different social media platform or something for my membership or emails. I have YouTube at the top, Instagram, my membership, and then my emails. And so I will just list out everything that's coming for the week. It's basically like taking this that's here and then breaking it down even more into the subsections of different things that I need to do. At the bottom here, I will usually write out any ideas that I may have for what's coming up in the very next week. And then I have more sheets that are able to allow me to write out different things for each week of that month. After this section, I do have my scripting section, and my scripting section is where I am writing out the different things that I want to say within a video, or in this case, a podcast. So I just launched a private podcast for all of my members on the Organize You site. So if you're interested in becoming a part of the Organize You, you can find the link in the description box below. But we just launched an Organized Money podcast over there, and this was the first episode that actually aired yesterday. But I also have other YouTube videos that are coming up in here, and this is where I am just scripting out the topic, where I'm going to post it, the date that I plan on creating it, the date that I'm planning on posting it, anything that needs to be added to the description section of that video, the script of what I want to say, like the top points of what I want to say. And then when I do decide to post that video, or when I am editing it, I will add the video cards and the cards that I want to say, or the chapters of that particular video. It's just a great way for me to kind of see everything that I need for a particular video as I am filming it. It's a great thing for me to have. And so that's how I use this sheet. And then after this, I have my content ideas sheet. So this sheet is where I'm just writing out any ideas that I have, and then I'm going to write out where I would like that video to go. So it could be on YouTube, it could be a reel, it could be just an Instagram post, but I have a bunch of sheets where I can just write out all of my content ideas. So I do want to set this up for the month so that I know what's coming up and I feel really comfortable with all of the content that I have going on. First thing that I'm going to do is add the month at the very top. So I'll start off with adding the dates. I always do that. I always forget if there are only 28 days in February. So let's add a sticker. Yeah. Okay, so now that the February spread is set up, the next thing that I like to do is flip over to my ideas page, and then I will start to think about what content I want to post during this month. Now, I already did send out something to my membership members telling them what is going on Monday and Thursday of this month. So I'm just going to pull that up and fill that in so that since I already know what those videos will be, and then after that I will work on my YouTube schedule. Okay, so these are all of the videos that I know so far. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is pull to the front a blank sheet of my weekly posting planner so that I can fill that out for next week. So this will be for the week of the 7th through the 13th. And then I'm just going to add in the areas. So this is YouTube, we have Instagram, then I do my membership, and then email. So now based on this, I can look and see what I am planning on doing this week. So after I've added all of my titles, then I am writing in the different videos that I am planning on doing. Now, it's still a little bit early, but by Sunday, what I will do is write in all of the reels and all of the posts that are going to be related to this video. So many times I will try and think of additional reel ideas, or maybe I will think of one of the points from this video that I could possibly make into a reel or into an email that I can send out. So this is just a way for me to kind of have a template, and then I will go into more and more detail as the week goes on before it's time for me to actually start posting and creating the content for these things. And another place where I will do that is on these sheets. So as for instance, this is the podcast episode, so I've already written that out, and I have this content here, which I could probably make this one next Friday's video because I didn't have it on there so far. This one is the one that I am currently doing. But as you can see, you know, I will write down different ideas, write down different scripts here, and then I am able to easily pull it over into my planning section. So I will either take the idea from this point and then flush it out on my ideas tab. Let me pull y'all up so you can see a little bit better. But I will either take the idea that I have written out here, the topic that I have written out here, and then pull it over to my scripting page and then write out the points that I have, or I will get an idea that I just already started thinking of points with, like that's what happened with this second page here. 7 questions to ask yourself to be more productive. This was just a random idea that I got where I started to think of the questions first, and then I backed into the topic. So I already had an idea of the questions I wanted to ask, and then I backed myself into 7 questions that you should ask yourself. And now I can add that into here, which I believe I'm going to do that on this date. But as you can see, this is a simple process where I am able to just easily write things down as they come up. And it does keep me way more organized and able to flush out my ideas much, much better. And this is it for my simple setup for the work section of my planner, which is my content section. So I have my calendar here, which is all filled out for the month of February. I also have my weekly posting planner. This is the one that's coming up for next week. I should actually pull this out and put this in front because this is the current week that I am still working on. So I'll leave that there. I have next week right after that, and then this was the week before last. So what I'll usually do is keep these toward the back. And then when I am switching out my planner or adding the life section back into the planner, I will just pull this month out and then replace it with the month of March. So we have that section all filled out. I still have my scripts right here where I can script out any upcoming video. And then I have my ideas tab at the back where if I don't know the date of something that I have an idea on, I will just put it here so that I don't forget about it. And this is it for my content section of my planner, which is my work section. So guys, I hope that this video has helped you, and if you are resetting your planner or simplifying your planner, please let me know in the comments below if this is something that you're doing and how you are currently working on your process. If you are interested into going into even deeper talks on productivity and money and life management, make sure that you check out my membership called The Organized You. The Organized You is a monthly membership where we have weekly classes. We also do a book club, and I just launched a private podcast over there as well. You also get access to all of my planner downloads. So if you're interested, make sure that you check out the description box. You can find out more information there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to like this video. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.